Hi, this is Scott from Pocketbox, and today we're reviewing the new Minions movie. Now, you could be mistaken for thinking this is the third Minions movie, but it's actually the first movie. The other two were about this man right here, Gru, and the Minions were just part of the side story. But the little guys are so funny, they got their own movie, and when they get up to shenanigans like this, who can blame them?
Les bidons? Banana? Stuart? Macareno?
So how was the movie? Well, it was off to a good start. It started with a bit of a history of the Minions.
Finding a master was easy.
La piñata!
Keeping a master. That's where things got tricky. Nope, it wasn't easy for these guys. But nonetheless, they kept on looking.
And then it moved to basically 1968, which was 42 years before Gru, as the movie says. The Minions, you can't really understand them, but you don't really need to. And the intro to the movie is very, very good. It's very funny. I found myself laughing. The couple of kids in the cinema were laughing like 30 seconds into it. The movie really started to fall apart when we got introduced to the new villain, Scarlett Overkill, voiced by Sandra Bullock.
Ladies and gentlemen, Scarlett Overkill!
Have any of you ever dreamt of working for the greatest supervillain of all time?
I love you, Scarlett! I wanna be the villain.
These are the new recruits.
Scarlett, mi arma le caput.
No, don't say anything. I won't understand.
I'm a villain,
Although the voiceover was good, the character really didn't have any substance, and I think that was what really let the movie down, is when we watched Despicable Me, even though Gru was a bad guy and we don't really like to root for the bad guy, he had a lot of substance and a lot of heart, so we really got behind the movie. The movie had a lot of heart. That's what makes movies like Toy Story, Big Hero 6 so great. But this movie just seemed to lack that substance. It was very, very empty. However, for the little kids, there's a lot of slapstick, there's a lot of flashing lights and stuff going on, which you can see a bit in this clip here.
This is torture. Guys, cut it out. This is really unprofessional.
But realistically, for the big kids, it sort of didn't really end anywhere and just all sort of faded into nothing. So for the little kids, give it 9 out of 10. It's lots of fun, lots of slapstick, plenty of stuff going on, and it'll definitely keep them amused. For the big kids, 7 out of 10. Probably isn't the greatest big kids movie this year, unfortunately, because it could have been if they just let the Minions do their thing instead of trying to ruin it with new characters that we don't want to see. When it comes to the merchandise, so first thing I got was this great thing here from good old Event Cinemas. Normally they give you sort of a rubbish sort of cup that's not really good for anything, but this lunchbox is really, really funky and really cool. They fill it with popcorn. That's pretty cool if you're looking for some merch when you go to the cinema. In terms of official merch, Funko has released a full range of pops. We've got King Bob. I'm sad that King Bob's eyes are black because in the movie they're green and brown, so, you know, me being a collector, not ideal. We've also got Bored Silly Kevin, which I think is very on point with Kevin's character from the movie. Unfortunately, we're missing the other main character, Stuart, which makes me a bit sad because as a collector I always love to get the main characters, and to only be able to get 2 of them and then a random assimilation of pops isn't ideal. There's also no Teenage Gru, which is also sad. But they did make some of the pops from the montage at the start. So you've got the pirate minion, which is called I Matey. You've got the Al Natural minion, who's pretty cool with his grass skirt. I would have preferred the one with the little star shells on his bikini line. I'll show you a quick picture of that. And lastly, they have a Crow minion or Neanderthal minion, who is also pretty cool. Not part of the official Minions movie release, but these also just got released as well. There is the Hula Minion, who's pretty funky. And this guy is proving to be very popular through my store at the moment. He is the fire alarm minion, so he's pretty funky. So for all you official collectors out there, that's all the new official merch. For you unofficial collectors who don't need it to be all legit, there's some great new plushies that have just come through. So you can see we've got the three little guys here, Stuart, Dave and Phil, and they're pretty funky. So they'll be on the website tonight. So yeah, just to recap, for the little kids, 9 out of 10, 2 thumbs up, really was funny. The kids in the cinema were really enjoying it, and I've got to try and remember, like, I'm 6 years old and everything is awesome, and that's how kids see the world. And they definitely had a great time, and they definitely enjoyed it. For the big kids out there, it was a little bit of a letdown. You know, Scarlett Overkill just wasn't the right character for the franchise. I think if they just let the Minions do their thing and maybe float from boss to boss with maybe a bit of a storyline where they're sort of lost in the wilderness, it maybe could have been a bit better. Who knows? Hopefully there'll be another one and they'll fix that. Anything you see here will be available on my website. You can click on the link below. Let us know what you think of the movie in the comments section. And yeah, get yourself a funky tin from the cinema. This is Scott signing off from Pocketbox. Thank you guys.